Hey, we've never done this before, but we wanted to show you guys some picture home on the ranch fans. We not only like cows and horses, but we like fish. Check out those big snook right there. That snook, I believe, was caught in a tournament this last year. That's one we caught in the springtime right there with my buddy Nate from Colorado. And this is a trip we took last summer. We limited out on red grouper, red snapper, mangrove snapper. That is actually my first and biggest red snapper I ever caught. And that's my brother Micah, and that's the biggest red grouper I've ever seen, period. And so there's some of our nicer fish. Sorry, Dan Billman, we didn't bring you with us. Maybe next time. Here's Maddox in Colorado, got himself a real beautiful brown trout. And you can even see the fly he used to catch it with hanging out of its mouth. And here's a snook I caught upside down. And here's another snook coming from a weird angle. And you guys let me know what kind of fish y'all like to catch. I'm a big snook man. I love snook. Here's a couple more snook. And it's probably 2 years worth of photos here that we've done. I catch a lot of snook wade fishing, but it's hard to take pictures when you're wading. Here's a bass we caught at Lake Istapoca. There's a big one that Lee and Maddox caught, or Lee caught it, and Maddox is in the picture. Here's a snook from last year when we were fishing with Dan, and Maddox caught him a nice one. And there's a big old jumbo mangrove snapper. And here's coming up a trout that I caught when I was in Colorado in the Cheeseman Canyon. And here's the biggest rainbow trout I've ever seen, and that was caught by Maddox in Cheeseman. That's caught here in Manatee County, pretty big bass. Leroy and I were fishing. There's Lee with another pretty big bass in an aluminum boat. And there's Maddox with the world's smallest trout. That's actually Yellowstone Park. So we were on the Wyoming side right there fishing. There's Mabry. Can you believe she was 4 and caught it with a fly rod? And there's Lee. Him and I went on a float trip through Montana. And we were actually in Ted Turner's backyard when we had caught that. There's another one I caught with little Mabes. And wrap it up with a Big Daddy snook. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I sure did, showing them off.